If you're a fan of Japanese manga series Initial D, then you'll know all about tofu delivery driver Takumi Fujiwara's iconic Toyota Sprinter Trueno AE86. It's so iconic in fact that there are real-life replicas roaming the streets of Britain, which is where you join me now, albeit without the tofu.
So I am here with George. George owns this awesome Trueno. So you're going to talk me through the modifications that have been done to this car. So shall we start with the exterior?
It's got a Various Racing carbon bonnet on it. Front splitter, admittedly cable tied on.
Cable ties for the win. I'm surprised it's not duct tape. Duct tape usually does the job.
Cable ties and duct tape.
And can you tell me what the Japanese lettering there says on the side? Is that authentic? Is that true to Takumi?
It's not. It's actually Ginza's Japanese restaurant, if I've translated it correctly.
And where's that?
That's
somewhere in Japan?
No, that's based in Northampton.
Awesome. Okay, so they're getting some free promo as well,
yeah,
which is cool. How did you get this car? What state was it in?
It was in pretty much the same state it is. I mean, it had different rear lights on it. It had no mud flaps. The labelling on the back wasn't there. The badge on the front grille wasn't there. Front badge came direct from Japan. That was a pretty penny or two.
How much was it for the badge?
The front badge was about 85, 90 quid, including shipping.
So, shall we undo the bonnet pins?
Oh, yeah, go on then.
Yeah.
Yeah, bear with me.
They don't work.
The night before Fire Show was rebuilding my head after the head gasket went and managed to set the whole engine bay on fire.
Damn.
So,
how did that happen?
Intake fuel line had been swapped round. Didn't seal properly, I didn't realise. Turned it over, shot fuel everywhere.
Awesome. Well, I mean, that's all part of having a project car. Having a modified project car is fires and rust. Nice shiny radiator.
Yep.
Where's that from?
That was already in the car.
Okay.
As far as it's just an unbranded sort of alley radiator.
Yeah, it looks nice. Clear cover as well.
Yeah, that was already on there. Did have some nice adjustable purple cams on it. They decided to destroy themselves.
You've not had a lot of luck?
No. Strut brace, stainless exhaust straight through, mid silencer and back box.
So stainless manifold as well?
Yeah. Super alternator.
Super alternator?
Yeah, Mark III super alternators fit a 4.8 engine.
Oh, that's cool. You said this is carbon fibre?
Yeah. And then you got, obviously, authentic label down there.
So inside we've obviously got roll cage.
Yep.
A bucket seat.
A bucket seat.
We have a cool sticker that says passenger rules, no crying or screaming, no touching buttons or levers, hold on. And you've got harnesses and a cool steering wheel as well. What do you know what the steering wheel is?
That is a Nardi.
The diff is also very tight.
Yeah.
I noticed that.
TRD LSD. Previous owner originally set it up for drifting, so it is rock solid. I've tried my best, but it's going to be new coil over time.
Am I allowed to drive it?
Go ahead.
Sweet. She starts like a beauty. Oh my God, it's bumpy. Wow. I'm already having fun and we're doing 5 miles an hour. This is fun! Oh, I do like AE86s. I do love old cars. So about 3 years ago, I drove a completely standard Levin. That was a Toyota Heritage car, so it was immaculate. And this one, not so immaculate. It is the Trueno, so we've got the pop-up headlights with the roll cage, with the strut brace. It is a super stiff car, as you can probably see, super bumpy. Coilovers are too hard on the back, but I'm having a lot more fun in this because it is so gnarly. This one feels pretty quick. We've got the 1.6 twin cam, limited slip differential. There's not really very limited, it's just pretty much always just locked. Wow, this is very much like that on the rear. It makes a wicked noise. You can hear everything, the gearbox, the diff. It's got decent torque, and these cars weigh about 950 kilograms, so super light, not a lot of weight to chuck about. Oh, this is one of those cars that could get you in a lot of trouble. Sorry for the arches rubbing there, George. Blame the roads, not my driving. Right, we've got a national speed limit. Oh, come on, find the gear. I think we're good. Are we good? Now, George did say that the engine has a few little issues. We've run out of engine just for a little bit. I think what we're going to have to do, turn the old hazard lights on. What we're going to do is we're going to switch off the car. Just give it a second. Just give it a while, okay? Just takes call. Start it up and then we'll go again. There we go! Okay, so again, little quirk of the car. This is why I love modified cars, because every journey will be an adventure. We're gonna have to stay below 5,000 RPM. What I can tell you about the Trueno is that it's wicked fun to drive. I don't care that it's cut out twice. You feel every little bump in the road. The steering is actually quite nice and tight in this one. I'd hate to drive it on the motorway, but that's part of the charm of having an old car. Now this car's obviously gonna need a little bit of work to make it a really reliable daily, but George clearly knows what he's doing. So when something breaks or when the engine doesn't start, he can take it back to his workshop and get it sorted out. So the seating position is wicked. The pedals are kind of offset to the right a little bit, which might get a little bit monotonous. The visibility is good. You've got really thin A-pillars. Everything just feels so tight. You feel really dialed in. Part of the action. The tolerances are so small with this car. If you get a gear change slightly wrong, or if you turn the steering wheel a little bit too much, then you'll be in that tree and you'll have crunched every single gear as well. You've got to be very careful with the steering wheel because the rear is so firm that you don't want to oversteer. This is the slowest way to be put in prison. I feel like I'm 17, like I've stolen my mum's car. It feels like a little race car. Just want to go race everything. I don't know if I could live with this as a daily though. George is only 22. I've got 10 years on him. So I think I've kind of passed the point of rattling my way to work. For me, an hour in this will probably do. No, maybe a bit more.
So I'm with a good buddy called Bond, and he runs a YouTube channel called Performance Cars. You've kindly said that you're going to put the new tyres onto Phil's original wheels, because as you know, Phil is now up and running-ish. I mean, the engine's in. I'm going to learn how to put new tyres on wheels. You going to teach me?
And then I want you to do one yourself.